try to exploit their advantage with Macaloni and Celis and the bigs nila dun sa ilalim.
You would think after a loss like they experienced against Abra, medyo magkakaroon ng konting gigil. Siyempre, gusto nila talagang bumawi in a huge way, but they've been doing things in such a controlled manner dito sa laro na to. And it's no surprise because these guys are professionals, legit veterans that have really gone through a lot and they know how to play as a unit. They're not going to try and make things that's not going to be beneficial para sa kanila.
But if I'm Bataan, Javi, right now, I still like where I'm at, but nahayaan, unfortunately for them, they allowed Wilson to get the easy 2 there. Pero, you know, with I'm still within striking distance. All I need is a chance here.
You're right. I would just like to avoid getting into deep holes, and 3-point shots like that really are helping me rise up from that. Carl Bringas has been solid actually para sa Bataan here in this game, but it's really that stopping Nueva Ecija in those kinds of attempts that has prevented Bataan from getting even closer in this game.
And Will Macaloni, like what I'm seeing here from him, that's a couple of perimeter jumpers already from Will Macaloni.
Well,
he doesn't need to take that short roll all the time.
Yeah,
Abby.
it was already mentioned how much these guys really are very heavy on film work, and I'm sure the coaching staff, sila na mismo nag-advise kay Will na, you know, this is the kind of game that we want from you from this point moving forward. As we see another basket by John Wilson, who's getting a couple of baskets already inside here in the third quarter. Bataan not showing any resistance in the interior when Wilson is the one driving inside.
11-point lead for the Rice Vanguards. 2 minutes gone by here in the third. Kani, 4 seconds to work with. Hubert fires. Too strong. Santos with a rebound. And Calvo is whistled for the foul.
You love the effort coming from Bataan, salvaging what could have been a turnover already on their part, but it would be better if I'm Coach Ogie and Coach Goody to see these guys really execute their plays to a T rather than committing errors like that could lead to near turnovers.
Bringas. Bigay kay Javier. Na kay Maines, the in and out dribble. Wilson staying in step, fade away. Mitchell puts it in.
Could have actually been a foul as well on John Wilson there.
He has to defend Wilson on the other end as well. Not an easy task.
Yeah, after making a basket, you have to move on quickly.
This is the play of the game brought to you by 1xBet, title sponsor of the MPBL. Your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet.
Could have gotten a little bit of the arm, but yeah, like I said, you know, if you already made that basket, gotta move on to the next play and focus on what's in front of you, and that was defending John Wilson, which he didn't do well.
Meanwhile, let's go to Lyra Punsalan.
Coming from Coach Goody Ilagan's pregame mindset na nothing is impossible as they face Nueva Ecija, the Bataan coaching staff kept that belief alive sa halftime huddle. Pero, of course, double urgency na. They specifically pointed out na nabutas sila sa weak side by veterans Robbie Celis and JC Marcelino, kaya ang marching orders, pag kumawak ng bola, hide it. Bigay nyo ang best nyo, block nyo sila. From belief to action na ang shift. Walang takot, just pure grit to shut down Nueva Ecija's go-to guys. Back to you guys.
Boy, hit the rim. Sorry about that. Kasi medyo... Did that hit the rim?
I think it did.
It should not have been a shot clock.
Well, our referee's not even deciding to review it. Let's see it.
Yeah,
there you go. Yeah, that should have been a reset. That should not have been a turnover on the part of Bataan. I'm surprised, but the Risers did not even try to contest that and just let it go on to the next play.
It is a follow-up ni Santos on that miss from Bringas. It's back to Nueva Ecija. Calvo gets away.
That's Just slight hesitation right there to freeze the defense. Zooming himself forward for that 2 points. Incredible burst of speed by JP Calvo. See this one here. A little brush screen from Will Macaloni. Just stopping right there in the middle and then going back into the front to finish with the left hand.
Kaya nga, lalo na dito sa Phil Oil, Eco Oil Center in San Juan. Tsaka dapat bagong labas sa nail salon.
Kaya ang hirap maging babae. Eh, pag ganyan-ganyan pa nalalaman eh. Buti na lang tayo mga lalaki, di natin kailangan yan.
Marami din naman. It has its advantages and disadvantages. Inside they go. Vera, 5 seconds. Javier draws closer. Jumper is good para kay Chris Javier.
That's only his first basket here tonight. Ito si Chris Javier. Hasn't been much of an impact in this game.
Robbie inside. Robbie Celis. When he gets that deep, bye-bye ka na.
At nakita mo yung mindset ni Robbie. You notice that not just in this game, Sidel, but every time the opposing team is bound to make a run or on the verge of making a comeback, he goes quick to attack on the other side to restore order to Nueva Ecija.
And Dom Vera is fouled by JC Marcelino. It's been tough for Bataan. This is a great move. Galing kay Chris Javier, kumagat si Macaloni on the fake.
I agree with a nice shot, but that also was Nueva Ecija putting Bataan in another late shot clock situation. And you saw that quick move by Robbie Celis to attack near the left side. That has always or often been his point of attack whenever an opposing team is trying to come back into a game.
45 to 58. I'd like to thank LGR, the official outfitter of the MPBL. 1 for 2 para kay Dom Vera. 12-point game. Nueva Ecija ahead. 5:20 remaining here in the third. Marcelino. Macaloni now with Wilson. Wilson. Lumapit. John Wilson. It's been all layups here para kay John Wilson here in the third.
And you see how Robbie Celis encouraged him to go for that drive. Sumisigaw si Robbie, go, go, walang help.
Javier, turnaround shot, gets it to go.
Pati siguro si Will Macaloni, nagulat, napangiti na lang siya. Another tough look there by Chris Javier.
Wilson gets it to Macaloni. Jumper from Will. Gotta love it.
And he hasn't missed a jumper in this game, Sidel.
Yeah.
That's now 14 markers in the game for the Cebuano big man.
Flores against Calvo. Foul on JP.
And that's just so difficult for a team like Bataan going up against a team like Nueva Ecija. But this is another great take by Chris Javier. See here how many threats you have to try and neutralize against Nueva Ecija.
No, you gotta stop the penetration, and then Macaloni is hitting from that 15 feet, from 15 feet. So he's up. Javier, the drive. Vera, corner three, won't go. Rebound, Ryan Costello, who's in the ball game for the first time. Celis, atake. Ball taken away by Vera, spinning away from trouble. Dom Vera, fouled by Wilson.
And he had to make a decision. I think he was also thinking of trying to leave it behind for the trailing Chris Javier. Sazon was at the corner on the right, available for a three-point shot, but Vera just deciding to go all the way instead of committing a turnover dahil may chance na mangyari sa kanya yun if he tried to go for those passes.
Commissioner Kenneth Duremdes in the middle. With head of operations Emer Oreta and Rudy Distrito, head of security. Special deal from 1xBet. Scan the QR code and claim your special offer. Vera knocks down the second. And Wilson, pahinga muna siya. 62-50. Bataan hanging in there. Costello now against Alfred Flores. Robbie Celis. So Robbie layup, no. Marcelino stick back, 2 points.
And that's coming from being on the ground.
Hindi ko nga alam kung ano nangyari dun eh.
It's just a mad scramble underneath and still able to go high for that putback attempt.
Sazon, that's a tough fadeaway that he converts.
Although Bataan has not been able to hit at the same rate as Nueva Ecija in this game, just 37% compared to 57%. They've been making some tough shots.
Acaloni, Wintes, Flores. Bumelo against Costello. Alfred layup plus the foul.
But the early work was made by Chris Javier there. Sealing, I think it was Robbie Celis. There you go, it's enabled space for Flores to drive against Costello.
55-64. Alfred has 8 points. Perfect at the line. Costello fires a jumper. Binawian. See Alfred Flores and Ryan Costello taking on the challenge of the young guy, Alfred Flores.
People might tend to forget how explosive a scorer Ryan Costello was during his days with Pasig City.
Costello completes the 3-point play, and it's back up to 12 ang lamang ng Nueva Ecija. Alfred.
Ooh. That's definitely going to merit at least a warning.
Walang foul. Yan na sinabi.
Kita-kita.
Minsan gusto ko talaga i-reenact itong mga coaches natin dito eh. Sazon, free, jumper. He rattles that one in.
11 points now in the game for Ives Sazon. Now, if they could continue to get him going in this one and add a little more help, I think guys like Chris Javier already starting to hum here. Well, to continue also the work of Alfred Flores, that's going to be a big thing for the Risers.
The cross-court pass. Sazon for 3. No. Javier with a rebound.
Oh, he wants to take on Ayay.
It's back out to Sazon, and it's a poor pass. Costello slipped. Travel.
Yep. That's the right call. A good thing for Bataan, they forced a turnover early in the possession of Nueva Ecija, which gives them, I think this gives them around two, 3 more possessions here in this quarter that could bring the lead back down to maybe 6 or 4 points.
Javier in trouble. Turnover again. Costello. The bounce pass. Robles for 2.
He had to thread the needle with that pass. What a find by Ryan Costello.
Javier fires, no good. 67-59. No, 69-57 rather. Costello's runner is short. Flores Vera is ahead of the pack. That's last touch ni Toto Villarreal. It will stay with Bataan. And we check out this fast break of the game brought to you by Extreme X Pop, personal karaoke speaker, everyday karaoke.
What a find by Ryan Costello.
And that was halfway in para kay JL Capulong. Under a minute remaining in the third. Rice Vanguards protecting a 12-point lead. Robles fires a three, no go. Agawan sa rebound, it's last touch by the white shirts.
Yeah, I think they're checking if they're going to challenge right here. I don't think they will.
Villarreal wide open. Rebound ni Dom Vera. 12-second differential game clock and shot clock. Flores, a layup, smooth. Galing kay Alfred Flores. It's back to a 10-point lead.
Swabe, naging galaw doon ni Alfred Flores. And impressive as well yung kanyang game management doon. Made the decision to hold the ball down. That is a
They're not
good
yet.
foul.
Yeah, they're not yet in the penalty. This is the Gixxer great move of the game, born for greatness. The beautiful ball fake and the early takeoff para kay Alfred Flores on that finger roll. Costello. Play broken up by Capulong. Here comes Bataan. May oras pa dito. Sazon fires. No. And that will do it. Third quarter in the books dito sa San Juan. Itong Nueva Ecija Rice Vanguards actually still in control at the moment. Highlights of the game brought to you by SIP Plus, official hydration partner of the MPBL. Elevate your hydration, maintaining that double-digit advantage itong Nueva Ecija.
You know, the guys from the bench just doing their part, and Will Magaloni's stunning performance para sa kanya. Just one miss out of those jumpers that he attempted, helping Nueva Ecija maintain this 10-point lead heading into the final frame.
Get a special deal from 1xBet. Scan the QR code and claim your special offer. In the fourth quarter, about to start here. JC Marcelino had 14 points against the Abra Solid North Weavers. 11 in the second half tonight. Meron na siyang 14 puntos on 5 of 5 field goal shooting, Javi.
Well, he's definitely having a much easier time tonight. The defense doesn't seem to bother him in any way whatsoever. Perfect from the field still. Ito si JC Marcelino compared to how he faced the opposition against Abra, where he was still impressive at 6 out of 11 but committed 3 turnovers in that game. Tonight, Nueva Ecija has limited their errors, only down to 7 turnovers compared to the 19 that they had against Abra, while forcing 11 on the side of Bataan. A lot of those coming in the third quarter. A big reason why the Risers could not come closer in this game.
JV Marcelino, MJ Ayay, Billy Robles, Jammer Hamito, and Toto Villarreal ang 5 sa loob for the Rice Vanguards. Ayay drives, off balance shot won't go. Offensive rebound nakuha ni MJ sa ilalim na agaw ni Capulong. And the white shirts will have a crack at it. Quarter scoring 22-14. Nueva Ecija in the first, 24-22 in the second, and 23 all in the third. And that's where we stand right now. 69-59 after that Flores miss from beyond the arc. JV is fouled. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, the momentum moving forward was met with the force of Jamil Gabawan going towards the guy with the basketball, JV Marcelino. Definitely a foul.
We're not seeing Christian Manaytay today para dito sa Nueva Ecija.
Yeah, that's why we haven't been seeing some dunks.
Yeah, nasa ano siya, galing siya na 3x3 duty.
You're right, yeah, with Mac Talio.
And answering the call for the country, syempre.
Sayang, dahil parati pa naman may dunk pag ikaw nagko-cover kay Christian
Kaya
Manaytay.
nga, free throw of the game is brought to you by Extreme Appliances. Ang subok at kumpletong appliances brand ng Pilipinas. But I saw Christian Manaytay earlier. I think he's there, no?
Yeah, he is. In street clothes.
Sila Tosi Tansinko. Ay, pa-wave-wave pa eh, oh. Sino kaya kinakawayan ng mga to?
Si Tosi, mahaba-haba na rin yung naging bakasyon niyan eh. And that just speaks to the depth of this Rice Vanguard squad.
Jammer, that ball knocked away by Kapulong. Gabawan has to lead the break. Jamil, finger roll, won't go. 3-on-1, JV to Jammer. 14 ulit ang lamang dito for Nueva Ecija.
Yeah, 3-on-1 fast breaks, almost a sure thing for anybody with the advantage. It's just gonna be much of a pity if you're not able to finish.
Kapulong inside, fouled by Jammer. This is the fast break of the game brought to you by Extreme X-Play on-the-go speaker. Take your music anywhere. Beautiful delivery galing kay JV Marcelino. JL Kapulong is at the line. One player who really needs to go to work here in the fourth. He played sparingly in that first half.
Yeah, but in the moments leading up to the fourth quarter, the dying minutes rather, of that third period, he helped Bataan push their intensity defensively. In fact, he came up with a couple of steals against Nueva Ecija.
Inside, Jammer. No good. Natapik ni Sazon. And it's a whistle going against Ives Sazon. I thought he got all ball there.
Yeah, same. Nice rotation defensively for Bataan. Everybody getting to their spots as quickly as they could on time. But the Rice Vanguards, you know, their aggressiveness has just been relentless.
It's been a while since we seen William Bing on the floor here.
And I think this is ever since he started the game. He has not been able to return. This is the first time.
William Bing. Binalik na dito pero alam mo, Bataan needs to make a push now.
Oh yeah.
14 points ang lamang ng Nueva Ecija. Make that 15 courtesy of that free throw galing kay Jammer Hamito, who now has 10 points and 7 rebounds off the bench.
This is now the biggest lead of the game for the Rice Vanguards. Ooh, and this is definitely not gonna help Bataan. Errors like this have plagued their chances.
Absolutely.
I remember in the third quarter where they already were able to make 3 consecutive stops, but they also made 3 consecutive turnovers.
Toto, no. Rebound. Billy. Inside. Billy Robles. Easy does it. That's how reliable the Ilonggo Superman is when he's on the floor.
Oh, yeah.
Pag malapit ang bola, you can trust him to get that 50-50 ball.
And Bataan now slowly falling into that hole that we mentioned they should avoid. And what's nice about Billy Ray Robles is, you know, he's been a very accomplished player here in this league, but there is no ego. He has absolutely no qualms about playing as a role player for Coach Don Dulay this season.
Absolutely. And Rice Vanguards up by 17. Babalik kami. Bataan's next 3 games, it's a tough test against Binyan. They will be favored against Manila Batang Quiapo, but again, they slip back into the underdog role against Pampanga on August 19.
Well, that's going to be a tough game for them going up against a rival in the Northern Division. Halos magkatabi lang yung dalawang probinsya na yan rin.
Katabi. Oh, andun yung yung boundary.
Mismo nga pala.
Nadadaanan natin yan. JV. Tough move. Hamito all alone. 19-point lead, Nueva Ecija.
You saw how the defense has really followed JV Marcelino all the way into the right side, leaving the opportunity for a lone offensive rebound. At Javier there hitting the 3-point shot. This is not impossible para sa Bataan, but they need to get going and get some stops quickly.
Marcelino to the jammer. He's fouled by Sazon. So free throws coming up para dito kay Jammer Hamito. The 4th team foul already para dito sa Bataan, and we still have 6.5 minutes remaining in the game.
And Nueva Ecija, they're just never satisfied. You know, it doesn't matter how big the lead is, what the score is. They're not playing the score. They're making sure that they are continuing to make good habits, because they know that is what it takes for them to move into the next level and try and make it to the top of the mountain this season.
81-63 ang ating talaan dito. Cani on to Javier. Sazon against Robles. Blocked by Billy.
Just impressive defense right there by the Ilonggo Superman. Sazon trying to take him back to the basket, but Robles playing him well. Disciplined defense without fouling.
Warning on the risers, number 22, Ives Sazon for unsportsmanlike behavior.
6 minutes and 16 seconds remaining. Marcelino, Chan, 3, no good. Hamito with the rebound. And secured by Javier. Na kay Sazon ngayon, nabitawan ng bola. He recovers and finds Pagyo, who misses the 3. Oh, Yambing rather.
Yeah, but that's a foul that Nueva Ecija could afford to give. You know, they're up by 18 points right now. 5 minutes and 49, only their second team foul, while Bataan has already been in the penalty for quite some time.
It's 12-4 at the start of the quarter here. Javier, itis ang kanyang 3. Villarias, got it. He rattles that one home to make it a 20-point advantage para dito sa Nueva Ecija.
And that's only Nueva Ecija's second 3. All 2 3-point shots of Nueva Ecija in this game belonging to Byron Villarias, while Ives Sazon has scored a 7 3-pointer for the Risers in this game. 14 points para sa kanya, pero 17 ang hinahabol nila dito. Oh,
Short from Chan. Iwayambing quickly to Kani. It's 2 versus 2. He waits for Sazon. It's back-to-back. 3-pointers para kay Yves Sazon. Baba sa 14 ang lamang ng NUEVA ECIJA with 5 minutes remaining in the ball game.
You can never count out a team like BATAAN with such experienced players right there. Hubert Cani, the one responsible for setting up Yves Sazon on both of his 3-point shots, trimming this gap to just 14 points. Kahiyaan pa.
Oo. Pag pumunta kayo sa game, you expect.
You should be ready to be in front of the camera.
Lalo na pag pretty.
Siyempre naman.
They bottle up Cap Robbie. Oh, Javier leaks out. Nice fake. Chris Javier for 2. It's down to 12 ang lamang ng NUEVA ECIJA. 4.5 minutes remaining.
Cool, calm, and composed on the break. Ito si Chris Javier making his presence felt here in the second half.
Little zone here. Marcelino and Sazon had to give up the foul. This is the fast break of the game brought to you by Extreme Cool Air Conditioners ng Extreme Magpalamig. Free installation for split-type air conditioners. Ang gusto ko doon, dalawang big man na nag-combine for that fast break.
JL Capulong and Chris Javier.
And Macaloni sinks the first free throw. It's his daughter right there. 1 for 2 for Will.
That's a crucial miss. NUEVA ECIJA has only missed 3 free throws prior to that.
Javier thought about it. Nice fake. De Muses is on Sazon now. Javier. Turnaround shot. Short rebound to Robbie Celis. 84-71. Under 4 minutes remaining. Depensa ang BATAAN. Travel on JV Marcelino.
Yeah, and he knew it. Unable to establish his pivot foot.
.345 remaining here in the fourth. Flores. Tangan ng bola ngayon. Alfred to Chris. I thought he had an opportunity there. Sazon! Count the basket plus the foul.
Yeah, and that's the reason why he didn't take it. He wanted it to go to their hot hand. Yves has already scored on 2 3-point shots. This is his 8th straight point, and he could go for 9 straight para sa BATAAN Risers. Oh, that's a big miss, though, from the free throw line.
84-73. Sazon already with 19 in the game. Macaloni, binabatayan ni Capulong to De Muses. They swing it over to Robbie Celis. Celis is fouled.
The foul is going to go against William Bing. Could not keep his hands outside the cookie jar.
Let's go to Lyra Punsalan.
For Robbie Celis, it's all about defense and effort lately, especially after being tested by the league's younger and faster Abra squad. Hindi naman kami natakot or nag-alinlangan, he said, admitting their defense was just totally off that day. But in true vet fashion, he brushed it off with a laugh. Anyway, kalimutan na yon. Now he's moving forward with a much-needed wake-up call and a mindset na dapat pumawi. No excuses, just hustle. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much. You know, as the veteran and captain of this team, and where you can see Robbie Celis what needs to be done to get back. But speaking of getting back, the Risers have trimmed the deficit to single digits here, only down to 9. Marcelino, oh, JC.
You were saying, Mr. Tupas, another big basket for JC Marcelino in the clutch. Let's see how BATAAN responds.
Yambing knocks down the 3. And they continue to stay within the tails of the Rice Vanguards here. Talking about the Risers.
Just hanging by a thread. Oh,
Ball knocked away. Flores. What a wasted opportunity.
it has really prevented Bataan from getting back within a closer distance in this game. Definitely a foot on the line. Could have brought the lead back down to just 7 points.
And Calvo returns for JV Marcelino. The Mooses is back on the bench. Pinalitan siya ni Wilson. Marcelino, basket plus the foul.
He's just too lightning quick para dito kay William Bing. Check out what happened here. A little DHO galing kay Robbie Celis. And then the burst of speed galing kay JC Marcelino left William Bing in the dust.
Here's the thing, you think you're there,
No.
but you're not.
And now you see me, now you don't.
12-point advantage for the NUEVA ECIJA Rice Vanguards. Minute and 54 remaining. We'll be right back.
In this game, it's just that costly turnovers have really hurt the cause of Bataan sa laro na to. And just timely baskets as well from big-time players for NUEVA ECIJA.
Sazon misses. Rebound ends up with Wilson and it's off to JP Calvo.
Yeah, and I love how JP Calvo just slowed things down, did not try, it still forced the transition opportunity. It's just game management from here on out for NUEVA ECIJA, avoiding what could be a miracle for Bataan in this game.
And JP Calvo, steady tonight. And pretty much yun yung kailangan sa kanya dito. For NUEVA ECIJA. Already a loaded team when he came in. Yun ang that's the thing about really strong teams. So how when you beef up, when you acquire new players, question mark lagi yan will they alter the landscape in the team, or will they just fit in like a glove?
You're right, and that all boils down to how management and the coaching staff really are able to address and really define yung kanilang mga roles sa team nila. That's very important. It all starts there, and it's up to the players if they're gonna,
especially with a winning team.
You're right, exactly.
And look at this block from Captain Robbie.
Everybody just tries to lead by example. What I mean by that is everybody is trying to be at their best all the time.
Yeah, Gabi, ibang klase yung professionalism dito.
The pursuit of excellence is incredible for a team like NUEVA ECIJA.
Oh, it's Bataan basketball.
And of course, that standard was started by their team owner, Sir Bong Cuevas, and the entire Cuevas family.
For sure. Boss Bong. Papahinga siguro si Boss Bong kaya hindi siya nanood dito sa game natin.
Yeah, actually, one of the few times na hindi sila nanood.
Yeah, he was, last time I saw him was in the Abra game. 92-78. Looks like Rice Vanguards have done enough here to pick up win number 19 this season. They still have 9 games remaining. And we have a couple of months left in our regular season. Calvo gets it to go. Javier. The door is shut. Javier fires. Rebound Macaloni, and this will pretty much do it. The Rice Vanguards have bounced back from that loss to Abra, picking up win number 19 for the season. It's a 94-78 victory.
Man the basketball and are willing to hit the big shots. And well, one of them is Robbie Celis, but the other guy, of course,